I expect from today to meet with management, get a sense for what their culture is.
Just to see the plants and see how well they're set up and kind of the two businesses coming together.
You get to see the management and see how they're integrating, which is at the end of the day one of the main concerns.
Thank you very much for everyone to be here. This is our first Investor Day in the US.
First of all, I'd like to thank those who are traveling to Mexico. This Lázaro Cárdenas is very important to me personally. This was the first acquisition by us. Now, since we have also acquired Sicasta, which is at the same plot of land, you will see both.
Welcome to Lázaro Cárdenas. We are the largest producer in Mexico in terms of liquid steel and flat product.
What are the tax benefits? What do you pay for electricity?
There was a lot of concern on how we are meeting the high energy prices. Sicasta acquisition is a very big event for us. There is a lot of synergy that we expect out of this transaction.
The main interest of the investors is that we have to prove that the acquisition was the right decision.
You said your synergies right now from the Arcelor merger were $1.6 billion. What do you think you can grow that to?
We believe that it should be more than 1.6. We have not yet quantified how much.
And I was wondering whether you could comment on how you plan to grow this.
Clearly, major projects are being completed. In South Africa, we're in the midst of a blast furnace reline. The ones who are visiting Mexico, clearly we have two projects there. CO2 absorption project, which will increase our DRI production, and as well as iron ore.
Things you expect from a day like today. Number one, you learn something. You learn something about DRI production. You learn something about continuous casting. The other thing is you get some context. They now have a much better understanding what ArcelorMittal has in Mexico. Quality of the assets, quality of the people. So when they say 80 million in synergies, it brings the credibility.
In the last 10 to 15 years, ArcelorMittal has integrated over 70 companies. We have done it so often, we know exactly what to do, how to ensure that the workforce and the management team remain motivated throughout.
The market had a lot of mixed feelings. We look back now, it's all sort of left behind us, and at the operating level, which is an important thing, seems to be doing very well. The results are there.
As people were educated as to the power of the two companies merging, there was an even more positive reaction. And that's been the case since the merger's been completed, because we've seen the share price react very well.
So now we're going to be taking you to the port facility.
Here you see people from Arcelor and Mittal working together every day. That shows that this was working well in terms of integration. So there is still a lot of things to explain to the investors about the company, about the growth, about the profile.
I was wondering whether you plan on expanding your businesses in Africa. In the Africa continent, we see a lot of opportunities in the future. Senegal project would be a very good mining operations for us.
Then why does it take 4 tons to get 1.5?
It's 2 tons of mineral to get 1 ton of concentrate.
We've seen where the iron ore comes from. It really gives you a sense of what they're doing, the value they're adding. When the merger was announced, it was seen as a great thing, and putting two great companies together to create a global champion. After learning about the potential, investors want to see management can deliver. That's been the case so far, but we're pretty early on into this story.
We believe that despite our uncontested leadership, our unique sustainable profile, growth potential, we're still traded at a discount to the sector.
We agree with you that Mittal trades at a discount to steel companies in general. What's your sense for why that is?
Clearly, we are still a relatively new entity, and I think it's just a matter of having more investor days and talking to all of you and telling you how great our company is and why you should invest.